Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Shasta Banjo. My name is Sasha, and in today's video, I'm going to show you my dream apartment. I manifest this through visioning, dreams, and scripting using the law of attraction, and now I get to show you. So we're going to begin in the bedroom. It is west facing, west and north. This is my little money manifestation altar. It's got some of my tarot cards. It's got my journals, my notebooks for scripting, my writing implements, and lots of coins, and my crown, because I'm a queen. Then we've got my bed, which is beautiful. It's a king-size bed. I slept on the floor for, let's see, I want to say almost 6 months before I moved out of my old apartment, and then 3 or 4 months when I moved here because I refused to buy another small bed. And I said, if I'm going to buy a bed, it's going to be a king-size bed. So then one day on Black Friday, I was like, maybe I'll get a bed today. And then I went and the price was perfect, so I got a bed. Then I've got my little side table with my salt lamp, my chapstick. Over here we have, that was a humidifier I was using over the winter. This is the mirror I like to use to get ready in the morning. I've got my little table with essential oils and crystals. And then my toiletries. It's like my chapstick, hydrosol, face creams, lotions, etc. You guys have already seen the closet, so I'm not going to show you again. Let's turn the light on. This is what I call the music room. So you see I've got my keyboard, I've got 2 guitars. My artwork is also here. I moved the art gallery into this room. So this is another art piece that I have. There's 2 pieces of it that aren't hanging because I like this way. Then I've got my big hula hoop. We've got another closet here. And we've got my desk where I've got more instruments, drum, some piano, shakers, flute, and there's a xylophone and another flute down below. So I like to do some work at this desk. There's also this cool metronome thing that I got at the Ren Fair. How cool. And some other stuff that I thrifted, and another salt lamp that does multicolors, which is really cool. This pottery was given to me by a member of the co-op. They made them for me, which is really amazing. I've got this envelope with money that I'm showing you because I'm shifting to a cash-based lifestyle, whatever you call that. And so that's my first envelope, and it's fully funded, which I'm really excited about. This is my Christmas tablecloth and some sewing materials underneath. This is more sewing material that I'll be turning into a pair of pants for white tantric yoga. We've got the other closet, a pile of clothes I need to deal with, sorry. And the vacuum to clean up the dirt. We're not going in the basement today because I've just been doing a lot of work with my plants and my indoor gardening. And so I just made this big pile of dirt. I've been cleaning up piles of dirt all day, to be honest. And so right now there's a couple of pots of dirt in the entryway right there. I have to take those downstairs. Now, oh, I forgot to show you the former art gallery, which is now just space. I'm creating space to manifest my new apartment. I'm going to be moving this summer. And so I cleared the art gallery out of this room to get used to living in a different space. And so these are just some fun things of mine. My Fraggle, this cool chair. I like tiny furniture, can you tell? This is a room of tiny furniture, including a My Little Pony and a Cabbage Patch doll. This bedroom is east and north facing. So I set up this room and left it empty on purpose because I just moved back into the bedroom today. I've been sleeping on the floor in here as part of a manifestation technique. I've been sleeping in this room to prepare for my next apartment because I'm manifesting a southeast facing bedroom. And so this room is more southeast facing. It's mostly east facing, but the daylight comes in from the south, so it's my southeast facing bedroom. So I'm sleeping in here, or I was anyway, and I think that manifestation is complete. So now we're into the dining room. So I've got my art hanging on the walls. I've got this nice thing. I like little installations of my pieces. So I've got this garden globe and some more crystals. I've got like a Lemurian. This is a rose quartz. This is a Lemurian crystal. I've got my Shiva lingam, which represents non-duality. Then my archangel stones, an amethyst, a stick, a chalice, and a polished clamshell that's been fossilized that I got from my old roommate, actually. Then I've got these little cards that are like astrology for my sign from different places. So one's African and one is Indian. Then we've got more things here. Lantern. This turtle or tortoise represents the beginning of time. I got it in China when I was 13, and it represents, like, it has on it the story of how the turtle carried the world on its back. And then I have some other stones and shells. I love shells. As you can see, I love shells. I love shells. I love shells. And then we've got my plants. I just redid my plants, so you'll see when we go into the living room what I mean. I used to have a greenhouse in the kitchen, but I took it down this week and spread my plants back out. So it's a little dark, and turning the light on doesn't exactly help, but I've been shifting my plants around and repotting them. It's a big, important piece of my life, especially as a minimalist. I don't have a lot of stuff that I care about, but I love my plants. So they're all really happy right now. This is my dining table. Most of the furniture in my house is free. I bought this at a antique store. And we'll check out the kitchen because I've got more plants in here. These small tables I picked up off the side of the road along with the other ones. This table somebody else picked up off the side of the road. These are my dishes drying, so that's why the kitchen's a little bit messy right now, and I just poured myself a cup of tea. I made myself a smoothie, a hot cocoa, and I made some red pepper hummus today, so that's why all those dishes are there drying. I also picked up that bread box off the side of the road. It was amazing. So now we go into the living room, and we've got this shelving unit. And I picked this up off of the side of the road as well. This was my greenhouse. I just dismantled it earlier this week. It was covered in plastic. It was very warm in there. I was very happy with it, so I'll be keeping it. I'm thinking about turning it into a bookcase. So right now I'm doing some research on getting rid of rust because wherever it was before, it got really wet. Then I've got some Christmas decks. I'm in the process of packing up my Christmas stuff and putting it away. Trying to get the better lighting here. Here we go. Trying to get better lighting, put away Christmas stuff. Then I've got a bookcase here. There we go. I just have to get a little closer. Another chair. This chair I've had since I was like 7, 8, and it was in our house growing up. And then when I moved out, I was like, I'm taking that chair. So I've had that chair pretty much my whole life. Free artwork that I made and I love. Oh yeah, so cool. A dream catcher from my best friend. Another thing that's free, another free plate, another free thing. I'm a freegan, okay? So then we've got this easel that my friend gave me that I turned into a Christmas tree, which I will be dismantling very soon. This bookcase, which came from the side of the road, which is full of books. So as you can see, like, my idea is to consolidate this bookcase and this bookcase, put everything here. Maybe use the small bookcase for plants, and I'd like to get rid of this bookcase because it's a little unstable anyway. Then I've got this nice wooden thing holding my last painting, and I picked that up off the side of the road, as well as these little tables and these 2 chairs. Holla! Yes, so then I've got my bin with CDs, records, cassettes in the box, record player, CD player. This is basically my life. I love it. This is the bathroom. I know I don't use the toilet paper roller. I don't know why, I just can't. So I've got a beautiful shower that I love. I've got my bathroom that is great. It's got this, actually I will show you, super cool Victorian house. I love Victorians. So it's got this extra cubby, which it's got all this extra space, which I'm not really using because I'm a minimalist. So this is my fabulous house that I love. There's more space in the basement, but it's empty as well because I've been clearing stuff out. The lighting is here. The lighting in here is great. I manifested this by dreaming one day. I dreamt that I was out west and that I was in a 2-story apartment with bright lighting and an art gallery. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, so I dreamt that I was out west. I let it all go. I visualized it. It was really real. And then when I was ready to move, I had kind of given up. And my friend said, "Oh, would you like to check out this apartment?" I said no. They showed me through this door. And I was walking around. I was like, okay, this is all right, like 1 story, whatever. And they're like, oh, let's show you the basement. So then we went in through the basement. And when we came up the stairs, I realized I was manifesting my dream of me living in this 2-story apartment with the art studio, art gallery in here. So then I knew it was meant to be, and then I had to live here. So I waited a little while, like a few hours, and then I was like, yeah, I'm moving in. When, where, time, place. So we set all that up, and then it happened. So thank you so much for being on this journey with me. I love you guys. I love you all so much. I'm so grateful to have you here with me. And I can't wait to keep showing you more of my life because life is really, really, really good. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.